Hi, I just want to show that you can do this problem with our Google Sheets calculator. It says a poll conducted in 2013 found that 52% of U.S. adult Twitter users get at least some news on Twitter. The standard error for this estimate is 2.4, and a normal distribution may be used to model the sample proportion. It says construct a 99% confidence interval for the fraction of adult Twitter users who get some news on Twitter. Anyway, it seems like we can't use our Google Sheets calculator for this, but in reality we can. We just have to break our Google Sheets calculator a little bit, which is fine as long as you open up a new one later, right? Because we don't have the sample size, we don't have n, and we also don't have the number of successes here. But we do have p hat. We do have our sample proportion. That's 52%. So I'm going to go, I'll type it in as a decimal. This would probably also work. This will actually work if you write it in as 52 also. I'm going to write my confidence level. My confidence level is 99%, right? And it'll tell me the z-score automatically. You can look the z-score up on a z-score table if you like, but you can do it this way too, and it's fine. The person who made this calculator used SD as standard deviation for the normal distribution here, but really we've also called this the standard error, and that's in this case it's the same thing. This is a standard error, and this one down here, this is also the standard error. And our standard error is 2.4%, so that's 0.024. And this is our margin of error here. So it just takes these two and multiplies them together. And then what happens is we take our p hat and we add our margin of error, and we take our p hat and we subtract our margin of error. You can see that in this other post here. Here's our p hat. This is 52%. We're adding our z-score times our standard of error. This is our margin of error here. And this is our point estimate, 52%, and we're subtracting that same number. And so we get our confidence level from 45.81 and to 58.18. So those are the same two numbers. I'm just showing you, you can use your Google Sheets calculator if you want to. You will want to make a new one though, because as soon as you type in something new here, the original formula that was here is now gone. The other thing you could do, I guess you could go back and you could type it in yourself if you want to look it up, or you could, I guess we can Control Z everything until we get the formula back in there. Let's see. Is the formula back in there now? Yeah, there it is. Okay, cool. So the point is, you can definitely break this thing. Just make sure that you're aware that you've broken it and you want to put the formulas back in when you're done. All right, thanks. I hope that's helpful.